my pleasure, Brian. The following contest is your main event of Rise, a non-title bout set for one fall. Introducing first from Cedarburg, Wisconsin, he is the OVW Country Boy Brewing Media Champion, Kal Herro.
Look at that, Kal Herro checking under the ring, making sure that Revolution, those men in black, no one waiting, sitting and wait.
Very wise of Kal, and it's great to see Kal out here. As you guys saw earlier, he's a different state, a different demeanor. I mean, it's still obviously in his mind.
Well, and the question has to be asked here, really, is Kal Herro paranoid? Because it's paranoia if they're out to get you. I mean, let's be completely honest here, because that's how I live my life. That's beside the point. The point I'm trying to make is Kal Herro, almost lost his career at a very young age to Tony Gunn. Tony Gunn took Kal Herro's career away from him. And it was only after beating Gunn that Kal was able to come back. And now someone that's become such a mentor to Kal since that moment, turning his back on him again. You've got to think Kal's got the world on his shoulders.
Can make you certified.
And his opponent from Miami, Florida, certified Luke Kurtis.
Luke Kurtis telling our head of security, our floor manager, Joe Cooley, watch that door. I don't want any interference here, but now as part of the OVW roster, they can come from anywhere.
Yes, I mean, both wise of Kal and of Luke to make sure all grounds are covered, to make sure those awful, despicable men in black, the Revolution, don't make their way to ringside.
And those men in black, in many ways, is what led to this matchup tonight. The paranoia, the distrust, the unease that they spread throughout the locker room like a cancer has led to this matchup. Kal Herro, Luke Kurtis, you saw, he dropped a board on his finger, and then they blew up. You gotta think there was more. That was not the impetus. There's more in that powder keg.
Yeah, I brought it up earlier, Brian. I mean, tensions rising between these two men here, which led to this face-off tonight.
Two of the men who are on the front line of this war against these invaders, this invading, dominating force, Kal Herro and Luke Kurtis. And it's like Civil War. Iron Man and Captain America turning against each other on opposite sides. And this stronger evil force causing all this dissension.
Well, and the question really that has to be asked here by both of these men is, can I trust you? And I think that's the most dangerous thing that the Revolution brings with them. It's that distrust. It's that, I just don't know about you anymore.
Oh, look at
that's
that.
running rampant.
Kal Herro just backed away from the handshake, Josh.
Yeah,
just,
that's what I'm talking about.
Exactly to your point, it's rampant to the point that Kal Herro, a man who grew up in this sport, respects every ounce of it, refusing a handshake.
Again, a night of shock. That was a shock to see.
Unbelievable. Now, Linda, let me ask you, you're in that women's locker room. Is there still that sense of dis-ease, distrust, of unease?
I mean, honestly, there always is, especially now more than ever, because I know we brought up the Revolution, we brought up the men in black. It could be women in black that we got to be aware of.
And Josh, you've seen the back, people changing in the hallways, people changing in their car. This is not the OVW we've come to grow and love.
No, it's not. You have to have eyes in the back of your head. You have to find yourself literally a corner to put your back in so you can see everyone around you, and it's a heaviness. It's a weight in the air. You can feel it, Brian, when you walk through the doors here at Davis Arena.
And Josh, you actually make an incredible point. Everyone taking the componency, putting their backs against the wall, making sure they can see everybody that comes in, because these men in black have just been invading from under the ring, from the side door, from concession.
Well, and that's the thing, you see people like Tony Gunn, someone that carried the banner for OVW, someone who is the heart and soul of OVW, to spit in our face like that, for all of them to spit in our face like that.
I mean, just giving all of us heartbreak, but also, as you mentioned, paranoia. It's not just to our guys in the ring that's experiencing that feeling. It's us sitting right here. It's to those sitting around the ring.
It literally could be anyone associated with OVW. Could also be associated with this revolution, because you heard them say earlier, it's almost as if they were invited. They were given an opportunity. And I don't know what that means.
That does not make me feel good.
I mean, you hear the OVW board of directors allowing this group of reprobates to be part of OVW officially. Is that because they want Al Snow to have some sort of authority over them? Or Josh, do they have their fingers that deep in OVW?
And that's the question. Nobody knows. And you think when a reasonable man is put into an unreasonable situation, he will make choices and decisions that he doesn't necessarily like, but they're for the greater good. I think that's what the OVW Board of Operations, I think that's the corner that they got painted into. You know, if we can't do anything to stop these men because we don't know who the hell they are and who's backing them, then you know what? Bring them in. Give Al the ability to put them in situations that can get rid of them for good. You heard Al say it earlier in hour 1 of our broadcast. If they miss any contractually obligated moments, matches, anything at all, they're fired.
But Josh, you also have to ask the question, is this the Trojan horse that allowed the Army past our gates?
You know, I don't know. I don't have that answer, and Brian, that drives me up a wall. Cover here.
Everyone in the back, you got to ask, what mask are you wearing? Is what the face I'm seeing the face I'm talking to, or is there something else going on? And that's the depth of depravity and distrust that's in the locker room right now.
Years ago, me and my guys, we said it best. We said that we were going to burn OVW to the ground and raise it back in our image. However, we have never did we go to the extremes that this revolution is going towards. And the thing about it is, you have certified Luke Kurtis and you have Kal Herro, both in the ring trying to prove to one another, hey, I'm here for the right reason, but can you do that when you have to watch your back?
Kal Herro and Luke Kurtis giving so much of themselves in this matchup, but Linda, the question has to be asked. Are either of them at 100% knowing they're distracted, knowing they're looking over their shoulders and have no way to look forward in doing so?
I think that's hard to believe that they both are 100% in physically or mentally. I mean, the revolution causing such chaos here. And, I mean, look what it did to two men, two friends. I mean, they were leading the force of our locker room, protecting us all here. And it's put them to a point where tensions have arose, and now we have this match. I mean, it's got everybody on edge.
Kal Herro and Luke Kurtis coming to blows earlier this week over something as small as trying to put the ring together and a board being dropped.
Right.
It just shows you the powder keg that OVW is right now, the emotions that are running so incredibly high.
Got that right. Oh.
Chop across the chest for Luke Kurtis.
Oh,
but Cal.
Oh, my
With a
gosh.
violent shot, both of these men. Not mincing words or mincing fists here tonight.
Oh.
No half measures here in this main event. The two OVW's absolute best. Oh, not even a 1 count there. And folks, let's go ahead and at least address that Luke Kurtis in there with a champion right now, with that Country Boy Brewing OVW Media champion. But guys, I think emotions are so high. I think paranoia is so high that that's secondary in this matchup.
Well, and I don't disagree, but as we saw earlier this evening, you know, Tony Gunn challenging Kal Herro at Independence Rage. And Al Snow made it official. It's going to be for the OVW Media Country Boy Brewing Media Championship.
Yep, Al Snow saying you don't get nothing for nothing.
Yes, something has to be on the line there, and the question is, can Cal get us the answers we need, or will the Revolution wind up with a championship?
Kal Herro trying to fight back into this, but Luke Kurtis had an answer for everything. These two know each other so well. You think back to their wars for that Rush Division Championship, another roll-up here. But then the differences in how they got into the sport, Josh. I mean, Kal Herro raised by wrestling, raised by the sport. Oh, big cross body.
Oh.
2 count there. Luke Kurtis, a little over a year came into this company, has rocketed to the top, a 6-time champion.
Oh, my. Oh, my.
Crossbody, Luke Kurtis goes to the outside. Kal Herro gets hung up in the ropes. You saw the torque on the neck and the back of Herro there as Kal pulling himself back up, shaking the cobwebs out a little bit.
What is that smile about?
Well, Kal Herro, he's switching gears here.
That's a different face I see on Kal.
Well, we've seen the more aggressive side of Kal coming out as of late, but that's a different. Hold on, Kal!
Oh! Kal tried to go for that suicide dive, but certified Luke Kurtis had it scouted. Just kicks him right in the face, and now dragging the limp body of Herro.
Whatever the hell Kal Herro had in mind there, Luke Kurtis just kicked it out of it.
You know, we heard Kal say it earlier, he is not the same young man, the same boy that Tony Gunn met 5 years ago. As certified Luke Kurtis comes over the top rope and proves he is not the same man that he was a year ago here in OVW. As we're seeing a battle of honestly, two guys that have held the honor of being OVW Rookie of the Year before.
So much intensity shown by both men tonight. Again, tensions so high. I mean, we saw what happened with the two of them this week. You said something, Brian, something so little. Something the ring can cause so much anger and
Kal missed it the first time, but got all of that. Taking out Luke Kurtis and Kal feeling it now.
Kal up and over the top rope, wiping out certified Luke Kurtis on the floor.
Guys, here's the thing. These men in black haven't made their presence known in this matchup, but is turning Luke and Kal against each other, two of OVW's shining knights against each other. Is that their victory here tonight?
I mean, I don't want to believe that, Brian, but...
Luke Kurtis trying to go for a suplex on the floor, not to cut you off there, Linda, but Kal Herro blocking it. Kurtis now hammering away, cinches that front face lock in yet again.
The referee being real lenient with the count here.
Kal gets out.
Double down.
Both men. Same idea, both going for a clothesline. Wind up wiped out on the floor. Referee Daniel Spencer checking on both guys. You know, the referee, this is our main event of OVW Rise. He understands what's at stake here. Giving a little bit of leniency.
Again, so much intensity from these two. And Brian, the revolution, all the havoc, all the chaos here, that's definitely got into the mindset of both Luke Kurtis and of Kal Herro. We're seeing it on display right in front of us.
You know, and Linda, you say the revolution. Every time you say it, I have to turn, I have to look at that side door, wondering if they're coming in, and every time I look at that side door, I can't help but see the dent. I can't help but see the blood stain left from the skull of Doug Basham, the handprint of Crixus. And Doug has told us, leave it.
Hold on, Josh, we're at 8. We're at 8 seconds here.
Oh!
We're at 9. Kal, Luke in it. Wow. You don't get any closer without the bell ringing.
Yeah, no, I'm so sorry. I apologize. I got caught up in what's been going on, just like our competitors in the ring keep getting caught up having to look over their shoulder. Both of these men almost lost this match by a count out.
And Josh, I mean, both these men, to your point, caught up in the emotion of what's been happening over the last several weeks leading to this matchup. I mean, you got to think, taking out their frustrations, their paranoia on each other here, and that's got to be exactly what those men in black want.
No doubt as certified Luke Kurtis starts to throw a punch, but Kal cuts him off the pass. Blocks Luke again.
I asked Luke earlier, he said, Brian, this is nature versus nurture. Kal, born into it. I was born certified.
Well, and that's the thing. You know, you've heard a lot of people claim that. You heard Carson Drake a few weeks ago claim that about Kal, but little Ali shuffle there out of Kurtis, but bionic elbow, little flip-flop and fly from Kal. And that's saying certified Luke Kurtis, Brian, to your point, you're absolutely right. Luke Kurtis, he brought himself here. He had no one.
Oh my God.
That he could lean on. He had no one to vouch for him. And Kurtis has climbed the ranks here in OVW. He has made a name for himself, and that right there just proved it. Certified Luke Kurtis, a student of professional wrestling, and he's watched Kal. You have to think he knew. Kal likes to do that old Al Snow misdirect, and he had it scouted and just took his head off.
These two got so much history, you could do a small college course over it, know each other so well. Look at Kal rolling up Luke.
Just shoulder off the mat. Kal.
Oh my.
Got that jumping knee. A little bit of Tony Gunn show in there.
You read my mind, Brian.
Certified Luke Kurtis manages to get out of a bad situation. Oh! Ripcord into a super kick right to those floating ribs of Kal Herro, and that's a good way to take the oxygen out of his body.
Well, hold on, he just took the knee out of the knee pad. Luke Curtis looking for that certifier.
Cal likes to use that fanny pack knee. Luke Curtis likes to use that certifier, and he's lining it up. He is laser focused right now.
Tuning up the band there. You see him shaking, Linda.
Oh my gosh, will he? Oh!
Oh, nobody home for that certifier, but Cal with that chop to the chest. Curtis with the wherewithal to put the brakes on.
Cal is also ready for that.
Oh, Cal sliding out of that Irish whip.
Oh! Luke didn't see that one coming, though, as Cal redirects and takes the head off a certified Luke Curtis.
So Cal plant those feet and explode forward and take out Curtis. But Linda, is that a death blow or is that just buying some time?
I think a little bit of both, to be honest with you. Cal's starting to feel it now.
Cal getting cheered on by this crowd, wanting him to get back to his feet, cheering fanny pack. But does Cal have enough heart in that fanny pack to put away Luke Curtis?
Kal Herro now gets Curtis up onto his shoulders. That fireman's carry rolls through with a Death Valley driver. A Spicoli driver, if you will.
The old Death Valley driver from the king of the fanny packs. Now Kal Herro going to the top rope here.
Certified Luke Curtis, though, cuts him off. Oh, just slaps the taste out of his mouth. You see the sweat fly from that chop.
Oof.
Both these men leaving it all in the ring as Curtis goes up. Curtis goes for the American runner, but Cal held on.
You got to imagine, it's the heat, the sweat, the intensity, and there it is.
Huge cross body.
Oh, 2 3/4 referee Daniel Spencer.
Kal Herro, after that cross body, shooting out like a freaking cannon, taking out Luke Curtis. Curtis somehow getting that shoulder up.
I thought that was it for sure. You know, Daniel Spencer came within an eyelash of hitting the canvas for that 3 count. But hang on, Cal trying to expose that knee for the fanny pack knee.
Cal put it away. Oh, Luke had it scouted.
Ducks under. Goes for a half and half, lifts him into a German.
Bridge that German, only got a 2 count there, but look at the limp bodies of these men. They have went pedal to the metal since they got in the ring.
And you gotta believe, not just physically drained, but emotionally drained. So much chaos, so much craziness just taking place, and the actions of the Men in Black, the revolution, just eating away at
and we mentioned at the beginning of this, Linda, like, can either of these men be coming in 100% with the distraction of those Men in Black?
Oh, Cal went for that.
Certifier!
Certifier out of nowhere!
Holy crap!
Here is your winner, Certified Luke Curtis.
Out of nowhere, that certifier! Kal Herro, your OVW Media Champion just been dropped by Luke Curtis.
Certified Luke Curtis gets the victory here tonight, but take nothing away from Kal Herro. And to be honest, if it weren't for the revolution lurking in the wings here in OVW, and that weight sitting on the shoulders of Kal Herro, maybe he could have pulled it out tonight.
Hold on. We saw earlier the Luke Curtis extending his hand, and Kal Herro not taking it, but
Cal refusing her. There we go.
There we go. That's what I want to see.
Kal Herro and Certified Luke Curtis showing they're on the same page. The competition here in OVW. You know, it might get hot and heavy in that ring, but when it really breaks down to it, at the end of the day, it is OVW versus the Revolution.
That sportsmanship right there. Luke Curtis putting on that media championship onto Kal Herro. This is great to see, guys.
Those Men in Black might be on the OVW roster, but they are now on Team OVW's hit list. Kal Herro and Luke Curtis back on the same page, and that's got to spell
Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for Kal Herro and Certified Luke Curtis.